I don't want good things to happen to Pat. I want Pat to spontaneously combust.
But Parmesan literally has protein in it, and that means it's good for you. Cooking is scary. What if I die?
Honestly, so far, this challenge isn't as bad as I feared it might be. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I'm learning new things. I'm actually pretty excited to see what's next.
What the fuck? What the hell am I doing, man?
Okay, the moment of truth. Take off your lid and check if you have curds. And there you see it. It's a lovely wobble and it's nice and thick. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I am delighted.
Well, that's not right. Just soldiering on as if every part of this process doesn't look completely wrong. How's your bread doing?
I think I killed him.
Hell no. I needed to go out like a man. I needed to eat a meal made for a big, strong guy like myself. And that's when I found the perfect recipe. I went into this video thinking I needed to spark some sort of change in my life, move on to the next step of my evolution as a human being. But what I learned is that was never going to happen. New Year's resolutions are for people who want to change, and I just don't. Changing is hard. Growing, nearly impossible. Whatever skills you learn by the time you're like 25 are the only skills you'll ever have. And as your body begins its slow but inevitable process of deterioration and your motor skills decline a little bit more every year until you die, remember this: it's too late, and you should have started sooner. Thanks for watching. Most people would see this as a problem. A few people saw it as an opportunity. All that extra money that could be siphoned from struggling families and into the pockets of like 12 CEOs. And we're not doing that because
2024. How am I still getting scammed by Jake Paul?
Make sure I'm smelling nice, brush close to her from her left side whilst picking one of the lay package, whatever that. Turn, gaze into her eyes with a warm smile and tell her I would have handed her that if it was written slay because she's slaying. Hey, did you know these are half off today? Check the coupon in the back. I don't see it. Should be there. Do you wear glasses? Ha! I do, or maybe I need some, etc. By the way, you look familiar. Have we met? Should be able to get her from there. Cryptocurrency enthusiast and convicted felon. Well, at least he's proud of it. So if you're having trouble picking up women, just have a lot of money? Or be a prince? I'm begging you, on behalf of children everywhere, please, just teach them how to do their taxes. It's the only thing they want to know. Yeah, I used to sit in the dirt. Used to eat the dirt too. Did not taste good. But I always went back for more. Before we start, you know what I've been wondering a lot lately? How do I know if I'm really in love? That's a really good question. I think it's different for everyone. I know when I met my wife. Also, how does the sun know to go that way? Okay, I'll get back to your question in a second. The sun doesn't move. We just move in relation to it. I'm not moving. No, I mean the earth moves. You know that, right? Please tell me you know that. Okay, Mr. Math, Science, but if you're so smart, then explain the moon. Explain what it is? No. How does it know what time it is? And what about the stars? How do they know? Yeah, does someone turn them on? What if they forgot one night? That would be so embarrassing. No, stars are giant balls of fire. We just can't see them during the day because it's too bright. Oh, from the sun. Yes. But how does the sun know what time it is? How old are you guys? 30. 37. Jesus Christ. All right, let's just finish the song. How will I know if I'm real? So after several more minutes of this.
Trust. Honesty.
Fun sex. I think guys have a lot of trouble talking about love with their friends because they have this macho attitude that they have to put on all the time.
Okay, so I was thinking, when this teenager starts opening up about his feelings, can you animate a giant cartoon face that's giving him a dirty look? Sure.
Feel really, really good, like you can do anything.
We need to show that we're listening to him. What do we draw? What about an ear? Genius! I knew I hired you for a reason. You guys got all that, right? Don't worry, you can just borrow my notes if you need to.
Girls are supposed to stay virgins as long as they possibly can, you know? And
For guys, it's different, you know? They're supposed to lose their virginity as soon as they can.
Oh, well, then guys should just have sex with each other. Hey! Huh? You guys aren't messing with my movie, are you? No.
Then what are you doing? Nothing? Good. And now Jason's gonna talk to a picture of a heart, right? You got it, boss.
Oh, yeah, sure, fine. Mm-hmm. No, I understand. Sure, great. She doesn't like my hair.
You know, Planet Z of funness, a thing we all say here in the 90s. I used to be on Planet F of badness, but not anymore.
Planet Z, yeah.
The spectacular event in Gordon's life occurred in 1991, which would be 1 year before this video came out, when essentially he was the target of assassination. 2 women extremists tried to firebomb his house, but he heard the commotion in his basement while reading the Bible, went down to investigate, and in his excitement threw the Bible at them, forcing them to drop the bomb, and then they exploded. So I'm like, okay, you have my attention.
Just shut the fuck up. I was just saying it sounded cool.
No one likes you. I'm gonna thank him for all his hard work as president. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna tell him he's a little slut. What?
He is.
Andrew, where did you learn that word? MTV.com.
Simply ruined my day. I shall read this book elsewhere. So, according to this, the keys to popularity are to dress well, be bisexual, and just don't get into any trouble. You wanted to see me? Yes, have a seat.
Is everything okay?
Mm-mm.
Could you tell me why?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Are you firing me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, seriously? What did I do? Bad job.
Could you be more specific?
Work bad. You're not saying anything. Not working, good job, bad work, job bad. Not good for me, bad job, have doing bad job.
No, it's not even gonna have anything to do with the words the household. These are mental doing enough. Anyway, I gotta get going. What the fuck is going on?
Do you have any homework?
Or this.
Could you help me break out of here? Now, one of the fun things I've heard a lot of people did in the 80s was cocaine. And I can't tell if this guy is on cocaine, but his eyes definitely are.
I want a nice car.
Voice actor Duncan Brannon, who for 19 years had characterized Chuck E. Cheese as a wisecracking rat from New Jersey, was replaced with Jarrett Reddick, the frontman and guitarist for the pop-punk band Bowling for Soup. You know, I can already tell this girl is all talk. She seems confident now, but the moment things get hard in like a week, she's walking out of there. Yeah, I've seen my fair share of Julies before. They always crack.
Oh, they're falling in love.
I don't have any questions? Because you just got sucked into a VCR where some guy rapped at you about beef. No, I think I got it.
Huh. Usually people have a lot of questions. Oh, they're falling in love.
Well, I haven't gotten a haircut in 4 years. This is like buy weird uncle for nobody. Such a rough week for me. I accidentally ran over my cat on one of those bird scooters. And yeah! And it sucks because I just spent like $50 on cat food. And Sorry, and you said you're the only therapist my insurance covers? Yeah! I've been singing and dancing my whole life. Actually, my first words were a whole song. And the first time I walked, I did the moonwalk. This is my song. Thank you for listening.
Rise up into my world. Renew.
Look at this photograph.
Hi, Hollywood? Yeah, I'll take a one-way ticket. What's my plan here? What am I hoping to get out of joining something that I openly dislike? And I'll tell you, I'm gonna take down KidsBop from the inside. Hopefully. First, I pose as a multi-talented child prodigy who just looks kinda old for his age.
13.
Sure, maybe you guys had more fun that night because you got to play Mario Olympics and Vin Diesel Simulator, but I get to have this forever. If this isn't poggers, then I don't know what is. Grandma, if you're watching this, poggers is a gaming term for when someone does a good job. So, can you tell Grandpa too? Called in sick to work every day of its life and then retired at the age of 1.